6 o'clock.
Do a roll call. Director Davis?
Here.
Director Sangster?
Present.
Director Green?
Present.
Director Beatty?
Here.
President Smiley?
Here.
I need approval of the regular meeting agenda.
I move to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Hearing none.
Kindly repeat with me the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, we'll have public comment and communications for items that are not on the agenda. Persons wishing to speak on a matter not on the agenda may be heard at this time. However, an action will not be taken until placed on a future agenda. Speakers are limited to 3 minutes. Please sign in at the lectern.
Thank you, Board. My name is Gregory Hall. The other day we had a town hall basin, whatever. My problem with this whole thing is there was a woman there that represented the county that was a lawyer. Her name was Elizabeth Evans. She's been suing me for 11 years because I'm part of the Quiet Title Act and you guys are on the other side of it. And I found it interesting that she said that she'd been working with other attorneys for months on coming up with a joint powers agreement that you guys are going to either have to agree to or don't agree to, whatever. And 3 of these law firms, your law firm, her law firm, Pastoral law firm, are all parties to an ongoing litigation. I found this very inappropriate that they're deciding what's happening in the basin and how to, in my terms, screw over people in the basin when they're in a lawsuit with them. And why they would even be part of this situation. So I want to know from your board, because I've been here for meetings for almost 2 years, when did this board tell your attorney to go into closed meetings and be part of coming up with a joint powers agreement when there was never any public comment or any approval from this board for that to happen? Who approved that? Who approved and who's paying this attorney to be part of this joint powers agreement when there's pending litigation and they're all parties to it, which you're a party to, until this litigation is settled? We have one more lawsuit that's coming up at the end of January. So, do these people work for you, or do you work for them? Do they answer to you, or who tells them what to do? Who's paying? Do you tell the general manager or the attorney what to do, or do they tell you what to do? And how did they go to a meeting without you guys approving it or knowing it and come up with anything where there was no public comment or no public meeting to do anything. So, I'll continue later, thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comment? For items to be put on a future agenda? Okay. Next item is special presentations, public hearing, other. First item will be swearing in the oath of office of directors Beatty, Green, and Sangster.
I can have the 3 directors tonight will administer your oath. Now you raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, John Green,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
support and support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution
of the United States and the Constitution of California.
of the United States and the Constitution of California.
That I take this obligation freely,
That I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion.
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
And I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties upon which I am about to enter.
the duties upon I enter. To enter. Thank you.
What you said, man?
Okay, hold on, turn, smile, yeah, we got pictures. One more, we need pictures.
Shake again. There you go.
Next.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Becca?
Yep, thank you.
So we'll sign those later. So we'll need public comment, but it's being recommended to do it on all of it.
No comment on right at this time?
Or at the end,
Okay.
It's your
The public comment.
please.
Okay. All right, this time we'll have a presentation of certificate appreciation, a recognition of service to Anthony Collins, serving on the board of directors for the San Miguel Community Services District from December of 2012. San Luis Obispo County, John Krishon, attending Assembly Member Don Adidas, office absent.
Sure. Anthony Cowlis. Great.
Hi, I'm so sorry that Supervisor Krishnan got called away to a meeting at the last minute, and so I get to be here. It's my pleasure, and also my very last meeting. I'm retiring next week, and so I'm glad this is my last thing I get to do. Sorry. So, Anthony, I've known you for so long, and I remember you coming in and meeting with Cacho, like, I think you were in high school, and I thought, what a bright young man, and he's gonna really do things, and look, you really have done things. So I'm really pleased to present you with this certificate in deep appreciation of your 12 years of dedicated service on the San Miguel Community Services Board of Directors. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh, and yeah, I can put my nickname on it too, after all these years.
Oh, you're very welcome.
And our Assembly Member, Don Addis, wanted to recognize you for 12 years of public service dedicated to a well-being of the San Miguel community. Serving on the Board of Directors for the Community Service District, your work profoundly impacted the lives and the families you have served. Congratulations on your retirement, and may the new chapter bring joy and fulfillment.
Oh my gosh, look at that, that's so nice, thank you so very much. Amen.
You're not done yet.
Now leave me out.
Whoa, I've never seen that before.
It's a small plaque for you, for your In recognition of your outstanding dedication and service to the San Miguel Community Service District Board of Directors for the last 12 years, your leadership, commitment, and vision have made a lasting impact on our community. Your contribution towards achieving our district goals and the well-being of our community are deeply appreciated.
Oh my gosh, thank you so
Thanks,
very
sir.
much.
And this has a box, so.
Oh, thank goodness, I don't. Oh, wait, there you go, look at that. Make sure I don't drop it, we'll take a picture. And then Mr. Dodd,
He's gonna put that
right there before that gets broken. Thank you so very kindly. I actually wanted to say something real quick. You know, I'm going to read this off. Sorry, I guess make it as clear as possible. I want to take this moment to thank Supervisor Prashant's office for the token of appreciation, and to thank staff for organizing this moment and for the wonderful plaque that you guys have presented. However, tonight, though, it is not about me. It's about all the amazing people who I've met and worked with along the way. We may not have always agreed on everything, but I appreciate all of you for your dedication to our community, to our public service, and our friendship. My father has been doing the Lions Club Santa program for 20 years now. As part of that tradition, we go to the Deer Daily Chocolate Factory and get fresh chocolates for all the kids in our community. The factory manager personally takes care of us and gives us a special deal on the chocolates. This year, our club packed over 800 bags of candy for the kids. My family got a little extra chocolate, fresh from the factory, to share tonight as a way to say thank you to all of you. Each goodie bag also comes with a personalized message to thank and reflect on our time together. So, I just wanted to get one out real quick, if I may. Rainette Gregory. To the San Miguel Garbage Company, I actually got you guys extra so you can give it all to all your hardworking men. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Keith Young. Thank you. Appreciate it. Absolutely. Tina Pritchard. Whoops, sorry. President Smiley.
Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it.
And then also for John Fishon for your office. You can take this dog with you want.
I can't make it home.
Yeah, I know, right?
You don't need to give that to them.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just keep the card.
To Tamara and Joe Parent, so whoever wants to take it. Thank you.
I'll take it.
Yeah, right?
You can have the card.
Berkeley Baker, did he show up tonight?
He's not here.
Oh, awesome.
But I do have a stuff for him, so I'll put that with him. I'll give it to him.
Awesome. Also to all of our wonderful firefighters, I also got some individual chocolates because you guys, you make that call at 3 in the morning and help save people's lives. You're so very welcome. And the C.S.D. staff. As Gary and Mr. Dodd take care of that, we have...
Sure, I'm with everybody.
Absolutely.
Stop making it
They watch these videos, they're gonna know.
Oh, I know, right? Let's see here. Let's see here. I know I got a bunch of these, and then the other people who weren't able to make it, they called me, so I have to go deliver it out. Very, very well. You know what? I work with you.
Hey, you know what?
Give him some candy.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
You know what? We've had a great time. We've always been on the same side, even though people may not think it, but
Really
I
have.
always appreciated
Thank you so
your
very much.
insight and everything you've done, and thank you so much.
You're so very welcome, and thank you for all those years of, with all the water wars.
Hey, you got water leaking out of your ears.
I know. Joseph Gregory. Nathan Dawes. You get one too. Absolutely. Packing 800 bags of candy and everything else has been a long, long week. And then also Mark Raleigh. Thanks, Andrew. You're so very welcome. That's everyone who is here tonight. Everyone else will have to have their person delivered. Again, thank you so very much for the 12 years of being on the C.S.D. board and 21 years of being a part of the Lions Club. I think we started when I was 10 years old. So I'll miss you all.
Next, we'll have presentation certificate of appreciation and recognition for public service to Renette Gregory for serving the board of directors for the San Luis Miguel Community Services District since May of 2020 for San Miguel Community Services District. Supervisor Prishon and Assemblyman Don.
Thank you. I'm Vicki Jones. I haven't known Renette since she was in high school, but we have worked together for a while, a few years, and I really appreciate your service. And so on behalf of Supervisor Prishon, to Renette Gregory, in deep appreciation of your 4.5 years of dedicated service on the San Miguel Community Services Board of Directors.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I have a certificate of recognition from Assemblymember Don Addis in recognition of your 4.5 years of public service, dedication to the well-being of San Miguel community, serving on the board of directors for the Community Service District. Your work profoundly impacted the lives and families you have served. Congratulations on your retirement, and may this new chapter bring you joy and fulfillment.
Thank you very much. Last but not least, so this is from the district. In recognition of your outstanding dedication and service to the San Miguel Community Service District Board of Directors for the last 4.5 years, your leadership, commitment, and vision have made a lasting impact on our community. Your contributions towards achieving our district goals and well-being of the community are deeply appreciated. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
So I don't have any goodies to hand out or any formal speech or anything to give. I'll just say that I'm actually a very shy person, but this kind of helped me get out of my shyness. So if anybody's wondering how in the heck I ever got on this board, you have to thank Anthony. For every year, every 2 years, you're coming up and talking to me. I said, no. And then, so just, and I appreciate it. And I have really enjoyed all the jalapenos that we've had over the years. And yes. So I do appreciate it. Thank you, everyone.
Picture?
Oh, a picture? Yeah.
Next is
Come on, Renette. In front of the board and stuff. Let's get a picture real quick.
You gotta get a picture with all of our staff members and any of the community members who want to.
Wants one last picture.
I do want one last picture with our
Scott P.
staff.
Young?
Scott? Steve?
Don't make me tell you about your
Mr. Kardashian? I'd be honored if you would join us in the picture as well. And even anyone else who, from our fire department or.
Come on, George. Now.
Just the way. All right. You're not getting out of it.
You're not getting out of it. Yeah. Mary and Brian. Thanks, Greg.
All right, smile. Come on, you people.
What a
Thank you.
sweetheart. Thanks, Greg.
Thank you, Ray. You're welcome.
Absolutely. Suffering too. Just
go ahead and kind of go with them being here. We'll just go ahead and present it and kind of do it later. Would you like to read? Next, we'll have a presentation of certificate of appreciation and recognition for public service to Bertie Baker for serving on the board of directors of the San Miguel Community Services District since June of 2023 for the San Miguel Community Services District. Supervisor Prishon and Assemblyman Diaz.
Okay, well, I'm sorry I haven't met Berkeley before, so I'm sorry he's not here, but we do have a certificate for deep appreciation of his 1.5 years of dedicated service on the San Miguel Community Services Board of Directors. And I'm going to give this to Michelle because she's got the envelope for it.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then we have a certificate of recognition from our Assembly member Don Addis, recognizing the 1.5 years of public service and dedication to the well-being of San Miguel community, serving on the board of directors for the Community Service District. Your work profoundly impacted the lives and families you have served. Congratulations on your retirement, and may the new chapter bring you joy and fulfillment.
And finally, we have from the district, for Mr. Berkeley Baker, in recognition of your dedication to the San Miguel Community Service District Board of Directors, your contributions towards achieving your district goals and the well-being of the community are deeply appreciated. So we'll make sure Mr. Baker gets all of these, and
Next order of business is annual election of board president and vice president for calendar year 2025. Nominations are now open for the office of president.
Mr. Gates, you have a nomination?
Yes, I nominate Ashley Singster for president.
So we have a nomination of Director Sangster for president. We have a second.
I'll second.
So we'll have a roll call vote for Director Sangster to become president. Director Davis?
Yes.
Director Green?
Yes.
Director Smiley?
Yes.
Director Key?
Yes.
And Director Singh?
Abstain.
So it's 4-0-1. 0-0-1.
You willing to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
And so at this time, we'll have Director Sangster assume the presidency, and we'll proceed with a vote for vice president.
I need to put the chairs on wheels.
Have any nominations for vice president?
I nominate John Green as vice president.
Do you accept the nomination for vice president?
Yeah.
We have a second for John Green for vice president?
No second.
Second. So first by Don Davis, second by Ashley Sangster. Roll call vote again. Director Davis?
Yes.
Director Green?
Yes.
Director Sangster?
Yes.
Director Beatty?
Yes.
And Director Smith?
No.
So it passes 4-1-0. You're last.
The musical chairs.
Gotta move again, huh?
You gotta move again. You're gonna be on the right side. Come on now, come on. That works.
You're on the wrong side.
Sorry, right side. The president.
I think I'll be good.
Anything else?
Oh, it's still playing the chairs, so.
Did you rent it?
Oh, yeah.
Brendan, you get to sit by me. All right.
No, it's just for me to find. Oh, it'll tell you.
Whatever.
That's how it works. That guy. Help him out. What you get? Set? Okay.
So Director Sangster, you can ask for public comment on items 1 through 5.
Prior to the presentation?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any board comment on items 1 through 5? Public comment?
Yeah, thank you to all the board members and the people that got presentations. I've been coming here for a little while. And I appreciate all the people that got recognition because I thought they did a good job. And I appreciate the new board and I hope everybody will represent their community the way that I think their community would like to be represented. And I would just like to say, you were just asked when you all stood up here, an oath to represent the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of California. And there's multiple things that past boards have not been in line with the state constitution. And I would hope that this new board would look at those things in the state constitution. And understand that the constituents around them are not their enemies. That just because they don't live within the C.S.D. boundaries, that they're not your enemies. And that pursuing them in lawsuits or other things outside of the state constitution that says they have the beneficial right to do what they need to do on their land, that you wouldn't pursue any legal action against them when they're not trying to take legal action against you. And waste your tax dollars of your community on frivolous, I'll just use the term BS. To pay lawyers full employment. I don't know how long you want to pay lawyers to represent you to do nothing that's beneficial to this community or to anybody else. I'm not going to get into the minutia of this stuff. I think everybody understands a lot of this, and if they don't, we can talk about it later. But the bottom line is, San Luis Obispo County, the North County, is a community that needs to live and get along together. And if people are going to divide and try to conquer and do whatever, they're never going to get along and they're never going to get problems solved. And we're not going to get anything done by divide and conquer or whatever we think we're going to do. So I appreciate you all, and I hope you'll look at your oath, and thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're on to item 6, presentation and acceptance of the San Miguel C.S.D. fiscal year 2023-24 financial audit report from Moss, Levy, and Hearts of Pine, resolution 2024-61.
So at this time we have Mr. Geis, who's going to provide a presentation on their audit and their findings.
Hi. So as my name is Adam Geis. I was the partner in charge of the audit this last year for the district out of our Santa Maria office. We came out to the district twice during the fiscal year. First time to concentrate on testing internal controls, see how processes are being done for payroll, disbursements, taking in receipts. And then the second time we came out is more of the traditional audit work where we get the year-end numbers and we try and vouch out those numbers, make sure those numbers look accurate. So I'm pleased to present the financial statements here. And in our opinion, we state that it is an unmodified opinion, which is the best kind of audit opinion. It means that through all of our testing and our work, we are confident in the numbers provided in the financial statements and agree with those numbers. Just kind of wanted to walk through it real quick. So there's a couple different sections of the financial statements. Pages 3 through 9, this is the management discussion and analysis, which is written by the district management staff in order to kind of summarize the financial statements that are presented later, as well as give a little bit of analysis for how things have changed or why they might have changed from year to year. And then at the end of it, give a little bit of highlight towards the next, what's coming on in the current year budget and rates. So then page 11 is kind of where the financial statements themselves start. With the statement of net position, which this is kind of like a high-level overview of exactly what was going on as of June 30 of 2024. So this is a snapshot in time. All of your assets, liabilities, including your long-term assets, which are your capital assets, and your long-term liabilities, which are your debts, and then the calculations of net pension and net OPEB liability, which is trying to account for future costs towards retirements for